Hey everyone, it's Matt Fraser, the psychic medium, and I am live with all of you. And I have a question before we get started, and that is, have you ever felt like you're meant to do more within your life? Have you ever felt that there was something that you were supposed to do, but you're not sure what it was? You're supposed to help the world in one way, you're supposed to make a change, you feel this tugging, you feel this nagging, but you're not sure what it is. Well, guess what? Welcome to the club. This is all about discovering your life purpose and discovering the reason why you're here. And what I want you to know is that this is coming to you straight from my new book. It's called Don't Wait Till You're Dead. Because the one thing, the biggest advice that I can tell you from the spirits that I've talked to is don't wait till you're dead. And what I mean by that is don't wait till you're dead to discover your life purpose, to make changes within your life, and to start to put fears and worries aside so that you can live your best life here and now. So this is my brand new book, Don't Wait Till You're Dead. It's coming out in August, but I'm here tonight to talk to you all about your life purpose, what it means, why you're born here in this world, and what you're supposed to do in this lifetime. I actually have so much information on this that I wrote a whole book about it. So Don't Wait Till You're Dead is available available to order right now, but we'll start shipping second week of August. You can get it on Amazon, Audible, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, anywhere that you buy books. So make sure that you have your copy reserved. And thank you so much. I see Donna Marie pre-ordered. I also see that Lee pre-ordered. Thank you so much. And I also see that Janet did as well. I see that Pollock 14 is here as well. Oh my God, I see all of you guys tuning in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We're going to talk about this because what's so beautiful is this. I've talked to the spirit world for quite some time about how we can live our life purpose here in this world. How is it that we can live our best life? Why were we born? What are we supposed to do? And here's what the spirits have told me, is that the reason why we're given a spirit guide, and by the way, you all have one, is because when we're here on earth, we're born with certain talents, skills, and abilities. Some of us are singers, some of us are dancers, some of us are songwriters, inventors, visionaries, you name it. We all have a certain gift. We all have a certain something that nobody else has. And this is called God-given gifts. God-given gifts belong directly to you and are given to you to help you to change the world in some way. So I want to share this with you because your life purpose is a little tricky. Because from what I've learned from Spirit is that we have multiple purposes here in life, and your life purpose might start to change. Meaning that you're meant to do one thing, but as you evolve and grow in this lifetime, you have more purposes that you're given as you live life here in this world and as you go through certain challenges, struggles, and certain successes. And what I want you to know is this, is that there's also something called divine flow. And divine flow is this, and maybe you've experienced this. When doors just suddenly seem to open, when doors just open up and open up and open up and open up and open up, and you're like, oh my God, everything's going in my favor. Everything's working so effortlessly. Everything is just flowing together. This is called divine flow. Divine flow is when your angels, guides, and your loved ones in heaven are helping you in opening doors for you. They are helping you to meet people that are going to be influential within your life. They're helping you to opportunities that are going to really work in your favor. And they're helping you to take that next step in your life that you're going to be able to use as a platform to reach other people, help other people, and keep moving forward. So first of all, let's talk about it. What is divine flow? Well, divine flow is just that. It's heaven, the spirit world, and the other side working with you. And when you're in divine flow, what it means is that you're aligning with your talent, skills, and abilities. And because of that, heaven is opening doors. So here's what's really cool. What the spirits tell me is that as we're here on earth, we're discovering our life purpose. We're discovering what our talents are, what our gifts are, what we're supposed to be doing. And it's a journey for us. We don't really truly understand what our life purpose was in its entirety until we transition on to the other side. Once we transition on to the other side and we go through our life review, it becomes crystal clear about what our life purpose was. And I want to share with you, there was actually somebody that I just met at one of my courses, and she asked me a really amazing question. And her question to me was, Matt, I have intuitive gifts, she says, and I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something great, but I haven't achieved that greatness yet. I feel like I'm supposed to change the world in some way, but I haven't seen it happen yet. And she's like, I'm older, I'm getting worried. What if I don't do it, right? And the thing is that What's really amazing about your life purpose is that your life purpose keeps changing the world even after you're gone, even if you're not here to live it. And what I mean by that is this, is that from what spirit tells me is that so many times when souls go to the other side, they realize how they've changed the world in a way that they never could when they were here and when they were alive. And this is a little deep, right? Because how many times have I talked to somebody who had died who had said to me, Matt, I didn't think that my life really had too much meaning. I didn't really understand what my purpose was. I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't think that, I was really doing anything when I was alive. But then when I went to the other side, I realized this, and this. So, for example, I want to give you an example. There was this woman that I was reading for. And when I was reading for her, she didn't understand what her life purpose was. She didn't understand why she was here on earth. She told me, all she was, in quotes, was a school teacher. Well, don't you know that her students who she taught here in this world would go on to be amazing things? They would go on to be doctors, lawyers, right? Doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs. They would go into all these different roles, and it was because of her. She was a catalyst. You might be a catalyst to somebody, meaning that even if you are not achieving something in your life personally, right? Maybe you feel like you just live a normal day-to-day life. Maybe you think that you're just a school teacher or just a nurse or just a certain person, right? Well, what I want you to know is that when the souls look back, they see how certain people affected their lives in a certain way. For example, I wish that I could go back to my high school years and thank all of the bullies who bullied me, made fun of me, tortured me. Because even though those were really hard times, I was meant to meet those people. They had an impact in my life. They got me to where I am today. Because there's no way in hell I would have been able to do a reality show, be able to be good at public speaking, be able to go and do what I do all across, audiences across America without having to go through the challenges that I did back when I was younger. Having people talk about me, make fun of me, say things that weren't true. It was preparing me for my journey now. They all were a crucial part of my life. They don't even know it. They don't even know that they helped me get to where I am now. This is what I'm talking about. You helped somebody in some way that you don't even realize about. That's your life purpose. How many of you feel like you're a catalyst to somebody else? How many of you have felt as though that somebody has come into your life, you've helped them in some way? Maybe it was that you helped them rebuild their life. Maybe it is that you helped them find their soulmate. Maybe it is that you helped them by giving them connections and they achieved this huge success within their life, and then you just dropped off the face of the earth, or they dropped off the earth in front of you. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. You know what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, what I want you to know is that it's because you are a catalyst to them. Sometimes some people are meant to go the great length that we're supposed to go and achieve our success ourselves. Sometimes we help other people on our journey. But what I want you to know is that that's part of your life purpose as well. If you mentor someone, help someone, and they go out and do something great, you were part of that journey. That was part of your life purpose. And once you get to the other side, right, what's so beautiful is that you get to see crystal clear all the people that you've helped, the lives that you've changed, and the greater good that you have, right? I just want to give you some examples. For example, I will tell you that there was this woman that I connected with. Her daughter was autistic here in this world, and her daughter had this amazing cat. And this cat, helped her daughter through, anxiety, through emotional battles, through her ongoing issue with autism. And this cat was literally like her guardian angel. Well, what was so beautiful is that cat didn't just appear within her life. That cat came through Forever Paws Animal Shelter in Fall River, Massachusetts. And that cat was found on the streets. Fall River Animal Patrol officer, the Animal Patrol officer picked up that cat, brought it to Forever Paws, and Forever Paws helped this girl get the cat. And the shelter manager at the time, who was there, saw that this cat would be amazing for this girl because this cat just had a very therapeutic way about her. And she encouraged the mom to adopt this cat. And you would not believe the way that this cat helped this woman's life. Well, what I want you to know is that she was a catalyst that helped heal that little girl in a way that we truly didn't understand until years later. A letter was sent to the office and said, look at what you did. Look at what you did for my daughter. You have no idea what you did for her. Well, what I want you to know is that's all happening with you. That's just a little scope and just some of the ways that the universe sees things and some of the ways that spirit sees things is that you're meant to do many things within your life. You're meant to go and Really find out what your God-given gifts were, right? Things that came naturally to you. Are you a natural singer, songwriter, dancer, guitarist? Are you an inventor? Are you a problem solver? Are you a natural speaker? How are you gifted and how are you using that gift? That's the biggest question. And what I want you to know is that the reason why I wrote this book, Don't Wait Till You're Dead, is because souls have come back and tell me that one of the hardest things that they've realized during their life review, once they get to the other side, is they didn't live life in the way that they should have. So many times, souls have come through to me and said, Matt, I wish that I had more courage. I wish that I used my voice more. I wish that I used my gift more. If I followed my heart, and I followed what my heart was showing me and my God-given gifts and talents and abilities, I would have been able to help more people. I would have been able to do X, Y, and Z. I would have been able to live a more meaningful life. Well, that's the message to us right now, is to really figure out who we are, what naturally we're good at, and discover our own gifts. And in discovering your own gifts, you're going to discover your own life purpose and how you can go and change the world. So what I want you to know is this, is that when you're on the right track, when you're going towards your life purpose and everything is going well, everything is going fine, everything is going the way that it should, heaven is going to open doors for you. However, what people don't realize is this, okay? And hold your breath for this one. What people don't realize is this, is that when things don't work out in your life, there's most likely a reason why. And as humans, we hate to hear it. We hate to hear it. But the thing is this, is that when we keep going and hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, almost like pushing through a square through a round hole, it's because the spirits and the angels and your loved ones are on the other side of saying, wait a minute, hold up, wait, take a step back. Let's look at this again, because you're going down the wrong path. People often ask me, how do my spirit guides help me? Well, that's how they help you. Your spirit guides are helping you because they put roadblocks up when you're going down the wrong path and you're going down a lane that you shouldn't. For example, what happens is that if you keep going through relationship issues after relationship issues, maybe you can't find the one, or maybe you keep going after the same type of people and get let down in the same way. It's because your spirit guide is showing you, hey, listen, you need to look for someone a little bit different. You need to look for someone that's really going to vibe with you, someone that's really going to love you. Don't go chasing after someone for looks or attraction. Chase after them for what your heart feels, right? These are some of the things that spirits do and our angels do, is that people will say, well, how do they help us? It's not like we see on television where they hold our hands and walk us over to our soulmate, or hold our hand and walk us into a place that is going to, give us this amazing opportunity. They do that sometimes, but mainly it's trial and error, right? When we're going down the wrong path, our spirit guides are sending flags. They're putting roadblocks there. It's almost like a little detour, right? And sometimes this happens. If you feel like you're a little hamster on a wheel going around again and again and again and again, you keep failing at relationships, you keep having money trouble, you keep having issues at your job, it's because there's something else that you're meant to do. There's someone else that you're supposed to meet. There's something else that you're supposed to do. There's something more that you can be doing within your life. And I want to share this with you because I was just recently doing a reading at one of my online group reading events. And this woman was about to make a really big mistake. And that was that she was in a relationship, just had gotten out of a relationship, had gone through a breakup with someone who she really didn't like here in this world. She was with them because she was attracted to them on the outside, but that person was never going to be able to give her the relationship that she really desired within life. And when I was reading for her, she was feeling so lost. She was feeling so depressed. And when I tuned into her, I could see why. Her spirit guide was telling me an important message. He was telling me when I was connecting with her that she was afraid of being alone. She was afraid of being by herself. And she kept accepting the same man back into her life again and again and again and again, just because she was afraid of being alone. And what her spirit guide was telling her was, hey, listen, you don't have to go down that road to get what you want. The thing is that person isn't going to be able to give you what you want, but don't fear it. Find someone who can. That's what your spirit guides are telling you. When one avenue doesn't work out, sometimes the things that don't work out isn't because they're not meant for you. It's because the timing is off as well. I want you to know that. So sometimes you do things a little bit backwards. There's actually a woman that I was just reading for when I was connecting just recently. I think it was at one of my online courses that I was doing. She had come to me and she was really, really, really concerned because She was trying to manifest love within her life, and she wasn't having any luck with it. She kept dating different people, trying to form a relationship, and no matter what happened, her dating and romance aspect of her life was in the toilet. But something else was happening at the same time. As much as she was failing in her relationships, she was skyrocketing with business, meaning that she was doing really, really, really good at putting food on the table, making money, building herself up, doing all of these incredible things. Well, she was like so concerned. She's like, why is it that I'm able to afford a car, afford a house, take care of myself? I'm starting my own business. I'm doing all of these things, but yet I can't find myself a husband. I can't find myself my one and only. I can't find my soulmate. Why is this happening, Matt? Did my soulmate die? And Julie goes, I love this topic. I'm so happy to hear that. Well, no, her soulmate did not die. What actually was happening is that spirit showed me that it was just coming in a different order. That right now everything was going right with her business, her work, her finance, because that's what she was supposed to stay focused on. And what spirit also told me is that after that was done, after she was able to get her money, work, and finances all situated, and it was smooth sailing, and after she didn't have to put so much time on her work and so much effort into her work, her soulmate would come. So she was expecting to do it backwards. She was expecting to meet her soulmate, right? Start a relationship, get married, and then have success with work. But what actually happened is that it just switched. The way the divine timing worked is that she did really well with her business. It's going really strong it's going really strong and really hard towards her dreams. Her money, work, and finance is all getting taken care of. But once that's taken care of, then she's going to meet her soulmate. So just because something's not happening in your life right now, sometimes what happens is that our loved ones in spirit and our guides and our angels do a little bit of the switcheroo, all right? Where if one area of your life is kind of sucking, doesn't mean it's not meant for you. Maybe it is that you're doing good in the relationship end of things, but you can't get yourself together financially. It's going to come. We're meant to have it all here on earth. It just means that sometimes what happens is that the timing isn't right for you. And what I mean by that is I think she was a little bit taken back when I said that, because she said to me, what do you mean? And it was great because I had the opportunity to explain. What I meant is that what spirit showed me with her was that even though she was doing so great with, her career and finances and all these things, even if her soulmate were to drop into her life right now at this moment, she wouldn't be able to nurture the relationship. She wouldn't be able to go and to give that person what he needed and what she needed, because right now her attention 24/7 was on her job, which it should have been. So what the spirits were showing her was that, listen, it's going to come, but we want you to enjoy the relationship. We want you to be able to nurture the relationship. We want you to be able to go and spend time with that person without having to run back and forth to the office. So souls know when it's the best timing for you. And that's the reason why one thing might happen and another doesn't. And Kim says, I so get this. I know. I got to tell you, it's amazing when you step back and you look at it as an outsider, and you look at it after speaking to all the souls, because what's really cool is that we're given a spirit guide because they have a roadmap of our life. They see our whole entire journey. They see who our soulmate is, the people that we're supposed to meet, where we're supposed to go, how we're supposed to get there, and the ways that they can help us in between. And your loved ones love helping you. They come through during readings to help us when we're going through emotional times, challenging times, but your spirit guides also come through to really guide you when you're going down the wrong path. They keep, it's funny because if you could see what your spirit guide sees, right? You might be go after that guy or that girl over there because they're hot and attractive. And you might be saying, hot guy, hot guy, hot guy, hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. And your spirit guide is saying, yeah, but soulmate, soulmate, soulmate in the other direction, right? Or you might be going after this job or this career because it looks promising, it's going to give you everything that you need. But your spirit guide is saying, no, wait a minute, don't go that way. Wait, over here, you can start this business. You can do this. It might be a longer road, but it's going to be more fulfilling for you. That's what your spirit guide is doing. They're leading you towards all the opportunities. And what's really amazing about spirit guides is that when you miss an opportunity, your spirit guide doesn't give up on you. They present it later on. So if you say no to something and then you kick yourself later on, okay, if it's truly meant to be, it will come back around. That's what spirit taught me. So this is all from my new book, Don't Wait Till You're Dead. It's available to order right now. So if you guys could go and help me out, please place your order on Amazon, Audible, Books A Million, because we're going to start shipping books the second week of August. I am so excited for you to get this book. I'm so excited for it to come out, and I can't wait for you to read it. And what I also want you to know is this, is that if you'd like a reading from me, starting next week, I'm going to be in Los Angeles, you guys. How many of you are on the West Coast? If you're on the West Coast, you can come and meet me live and in person. I'm coming to the United Theater in Los Angeles, California. Then I'm coming to San Jose, California, where I'll be at the California Theater. Then I'm coming to Snoqualmie, Washington. I'll be at the Snoqualmie Casino. I'm also coming to Long Island, New York, Springfield, Massachusetts, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Dallas, Texas, Midland, Texas, Rochester, New York, Strasburg, Pennsylvania, Montclair, New Jersey, Cohasset, Massachusetts, Hyannis, Massachusetts, Detroit, Michigan, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Northfield, Ohio, Jolie, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, St. Louis, Missouri, and get this, I'm also coming to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'm also coming to Las Vegas. So that being said, I tried to pick all of these places because I know that many of you have asked me, come to New York, come to Los Angeles, come to Arizona, come back to Las Vegas. Well, I'm coming, and I really hope that I get to meet you in person. Oh my God, I love this. Jonathan says, I've already got my tickets ordered. I also see that Alan is coming to Midland, Texas. I love that. I also see that Ian goes, when are you coming to Brooklyn, New York? Well, it's just Long Island and Rochester, unfortunately, this year, but you never know. Next year, I might surprise you. So if you can join me, I see Tina's all excited. She says, oh my God, you come to Las Vegas? Yes, I am. If you want tickets, just go to meetmattfraser.com, meetmattfraser.com. That's my website right there. And what I want you to know is that if you can't come and see me on tour, I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that all of my online readings for June are sold out. Every single one is sold out, but there are 6 online readings left in the summertime. So starting, I think it's July 22nd. July 22nd, I'm going to be doing live readings in this office like you've seen me do for so many people. So if you want to join me on July 22nd for a live online reading where I'm going to be helping you reconnect with your loved ones in spirit, you're just going to go to meetmattfraser.com, meetmattfraser.com to reserve your spot while there's still time. So once you get to meetmattfraser.com, you're going to see online readings and tour dates. If you want to come and see me in person, click tour dates. If you want to join me for a live online reading in this office, just click on online readings. And what I want to let you know is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at a tour stop what seat you pick. It just matters that you're there, because when you're there, you're part of the experience, and your loved ones use me to reach all of you. So 2 big messages. One, if you want to see me on tour, go to meetmattfraser.com, or you can go to online readings to join me in July for an online reading. The next date is July 20th or July 22nd, I think is the next date. Also, my new book, Don't Wait Till You're Dead. Make sure you get your order in Amazon, Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, anywhere that you buy books, because I know that this book is going to make you think differently about heaven, life, and the afterlife. Because imagine the journey that our loved ones have gone through. All of our loved ones on the other side have died, and they've come through to me to share with me exactly what it's been like. They talk about wake-up calls, near-death experiences, what happens when they actually enter the other side, what they see during their life review. And at the end of this book, you're going to be able to do your own life review, and you're going to be able to go back and to look back on your entire life, see what was causing you pain, hurt, regret, and how you can heal your life right now. Imagine not having to hold on to hurt, pain, any of those things anymore. Imagine being able to learn what exactly our spirit guide was trying to tell us, what our guardian angel was trying to tell us. Well, that's why I wrote Don't Wait Till You're Dead. I'm really, really excited about this book. Make sure that you pre-order, because it's going to go and be shipping out the 2nd week of August. So excited for that, you guys. And in the meantime, if this video helped you, please click share. And I hope to see you live on tour or at an online group reading where I'm going to be delivering messages from your loved ones. So East Coast, West Coast, here I come. Texas, here I come. Las Vegas, here I come. And I hope to get to meet you guys in person. I'll see you soon.